I, 32F, used to believe I had the perfect little family. I met Ryan, 34M, in college. He was charming, funny, and made me feel like the only woman in the world. We moved in together after graduation, got married a few years later, and had 2 kids, now 5 and 3. On social media, we looked like the dream, vacations, cute couple selfies, family goals captions. People envied us. But the truth? My life was hell wrapped in a bow. From day one of our marriage, I was expected to do everything. Laundry, dishes, cooking, bills, bedtime, cleaning. Ryan had a long day at work and needed to relax. If I asked for help, I was nagging. His mother, who was at our house constantly, would always chime in, "Sweetheart, men just aren't wired for housework. Let him rest. Be a good wife." I worked full-time too. I'd come home after a 9-hour shift and still have to make dinner, get the kids bathed, and clean up the mess. When I complained, Ryan would look at me with pure disdain. "Other women manage just fine. Maybe you're just not cut out for this." That line gutted me. I thought maybe I was failing as a wife and mother. So I kept trying harder, pushing myself past exhaustion, while quietly crumbling inside. Then one night, everything shattered. I noticed Ryan being more secretive with his phone. Late nights working. New cologne. Excuses that didn't add up. My gut screamed, but I pushed it down, until I found a receipt for a hotel room. When I confronted him, he didn't even bother lying. He said flat out, "Yeah, I'm seeing someone. If you paid more attention to me, maybe I wouldn't need her." I thought my heart would stop. His mother's reaction? Men have needs. Instead of spying, why don't you figure out how to keep your husband happy? I realized then, I was nothing but a maid and babysitter to them. I wanted to scream, to pack my bags right there, but I stayed calm. I acted like I'd accepted and just carried on. I smiled, I cooked, I cleaned. Ryan thought I was broken down. His mom thought she'd put me in my place. But secretly, I was planning my escape. I met with a lawyer. Gathered proof of the affair, texts, emails, pictures. I dug into our finances and discovered Ryan had drained thousands from our joint account to fund dates, gifts, and hotel stays. I quietly opened my own account, rerouted my paycheck, and prepared a custody case. For months, I played the obedient wife while building my freedom. One Friday, Ryan said he was working late. I knew exactly where he was. While he was gone, I packed up essentials for me and the kids. I had already signed a lease for a small apartment. On the kitchen table, I left a folder, divorce papers, bank statements, and pictures of him with his girlfriend. On top, a note. "I'm done being your maid." When he came home to an empty house, he blew up my phone. First begging, then raging. His mother called me screaming, "How dare you abandon your husband like this?" But I didn't pick up. Ryan tried to play the victim. He told everyone I was unstable and kidnapped the children. But in court, my lawyer shredded him. We had proof of neglect, infidelity, and financial misconduct. The judge gave me primary custody, and Ryan was slapped with child support. His mistress? She dumped him when she realized he wasn't some successful family man, but a broke cheater with baggage. He tried crawling back to me, saying, "We can fix this, for the kids." I laughed in his face. It's been over a year now. The divorce is final. I have a cozy apartment, my own bank account, and peace of mind. My kids are thriving, they're happier without walking on eggshells around their dad. Ryan still tries to worm his way back in, but every attempt reeks of desperation. His mom occasionally sends messages about how I ruined the family, but I block her every time. And me? I'm rediscovering myself. I started painting again, joined a running group, and even dipped a toe into dating. The freedom feels intoxicating. I let myself believe I was powerless, trapped in the role of maid and caretaker. But the truth? The moment I stopped trying to make them happy, I found my strength. People will treat you however you allow them to. And when I finally said, enough, I realized I was more than just a wife, a mother, or a maid. I was someone worth respect. Ryan lost a maid. I gained my freedom.